E3 2019 over, we've seen plenty of games and now have the long task of waiting for them to release. There are a lot of games covering many genres, but which ones are we most excited about? Take a look at our most anticipated upcoming games and please leave a comment about your own list of games that has you excited for their release. EA showcased its new Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order for the first time, and to be frank, we thought some parts looked like they needed a little more refinement. However, the rather long gameplay demo looked very promising indeed, showing off plenty of attributes one expects of a Jedi character. At least in this section of gameplay, the player possesses the skills to get the job done, and highlights quite a number of them to boot. Aside from looking very nice visually, this is certainly well on our wish list when it releases in November 2019, so not so long to wait then. Next comes Paradox Interactive's eagerly anticipated Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Now, the original game has a somewhat cult following, and so there is a lot riding on this new game to break the mould and enter the mainstream. It's no longer a niche title hiding in the shadows. The E3 gameplay looks promising, but not without fault. The game releases around March 2020, but still has some work to do. That said, Paradox has shown a promising and intriguing game thus far, even with its faults. Colour us very interested indeed. Many gamers will have fond memories of Square's epic RPG from the PS1 days. Since then, the original appeared on a number of platforms, which means this remake comes at just the right time for fans. It has got an air of familiarity about it, as you would expect, but at the same time, the art direction and the gameplay feels rather fresh. This is looking mighty fine so far, and hopefully won't disappoint when it releases in March 3rd, 2020. A must play for anybody who's played the original game, and that is certainly going to be a lot of people, no doubt. Obsidian Entertainment has some fine games under their wing, such as Fallout New Vegas, the cult classic Alpha Protocol, and of course their version of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, which gives us great hope with their current project The Outer Worlds, under their new home with Microsoft, which is looking mighty distinctive and full of beans as far as we're concerned. Sci-fi themes, choices, interesting characters, customization, exploration, first-person shooting and an odd sense of humour make this a really cool prospect. The Outer Worlds might not grab the same headlines as other games on our list, but is well worth checking out all the same as far as we're concerned. Penned for October 25th, 2019 release, keep an eye out for sure. We've already gushed over Ubisoft's future vision of London and bringing the series to our hometown, but Watch Dogs Legion feels like much more than a trip down our local haunts in video game form. Something had to change from Watch Dogs 2, and it seems that change comes in the form of recruitment of dead set characters from the masses of NPCs. There are still many questions unanswered about how this will work in practice, but we suspect plentiful rewards wait for those who work hard to find the best outfit and then keep them alive for the duration. Then there's stealth, action and of course plenty of British humour tossed in for good measure. Awesome! Watch Dogs Legion drops on March 6, 2020 and we can't contain ourselves. Last on our list comes CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077. It seems like an eternity since it was first announced and the original trailer shown. Years later, and with Keanu Reeves announcing his involvement, the game is now only 10 months away from release, providing there are no slippages of course. A unique and interesting visual style, free-form first-person gameplay, customization and the chance to explore an open world in a genre that hasn't been fully explored at this level makes us very excited indeed. Anticipation for this game is vast, and given the lore and involvement from Cyberpunk legend Mike Pondsmith, this is shaping up to be a massive undertaking. That said, with the heritage behind the game, we have no fear that CD Projekt Red can deliver the goods. What we've seen so far simply leaves us gasping for more. We're just counting the days now. Well, that's it for now, and if you feel like we've missed out any notable releases, then post in the comments. Feel free to share your anticipated lists also. I'm Rob Cram, thanks for watching.